All right, I've decided to go back to my roots in some way today, and I want to look at UFOs. Now, what I want to do is go kind of down the line of the different types of UFOs. Currently, I'm looking at the triangle UFOs. They blink, they not like aviation lights, but they sometimes blink like the whole triangular surface. I've seen these things with my own eyes, so I want to go with these things. But there's also some of the Pentagon released video. It shows, I think it's an aircraft carrier off the coast of California that basically runs into like a fleet of these things. And I've been trying to find more video on it, but all you can find is that one tiny little clip. But anyway, I've seen these things with my very face. So I want to look at these things, specifically the triangles. And what the fuck are these things? Are they from here? Are they from not Earth? You know, it might be just secret government shit, or it might be something else. So let's just see what comes up. I have no idea what these readings are gonna look like at all. And I see we've got some un ungood lighting conditions here. We'll find out if I can do anything at all about this. Not really. Yeah, I'm in the garage at this point, which is why we have this. So our root card is the Emperor. So what the hell are we looking at here? I mean, immediately what I feel like is happening here is the control of the bull, which is basically the devil figure down here. So the Emperor has their foot on the bull guy. And if you see the devil in the Deviant Moon deck, it kind of looks like this thing. But the Emperor is the thing that controls that. Um, Now, the main card that we get is the Seven of Pentacles. So our Seven of Pentacles, I'm just going to see what comes out of it as I'm looking at it. Um, just base meaning, I guess. So our Seven of Pentacles, the witch practicing witchcraft, it is developing your skill by repeatedly doing a thing. So it's practice by doing. That would say that these things are involved in some sort of training. Okay. Now, I guess I'm going to have to ask this more directly. Are they like, we got the answer coming out before I even fucking finish the question, but are they terrestrial or are they, well, I should say, are they human or not human? Um, and what we get is the Judgment card. So it specifically came out sideways, but just because there's the angel that is blowing the trumpet down onto the people down here, I am thinking that this is probably not human. So it would be something else. Now, let's see. Where the hell do we go from here? What is their point? What are they training on, right? They're training on something, but what the fuck is that? We've got two cards that are coming out. Oh, the Three of Swords and the King of Swords. Wow. So the Three of Swords is this heartbreak and betrayal. So it looks like they are training to betray the king. Okay, so who's the King of Swords? Now this probably goes directly into this narrative that showed up before when I was doing all the readings on aliens, and it's the proxy war narrative, right? And the cards seem to show that Earth is basically home to a proxy war between a number of different kinds of aliens, and they none of them are really here to help us. They're more here to like fuck with each other. So let's just see if we can find out more about who the King of Swords is. Before I even pull the cards on it, so the King of Swords is the commander. And here is the commander's little toady, right? And the toady is holding the world in its hands. So this would be the commander of the thing that is hands-on with our world. So we're not really looking at. I was thinking maybe it's like a president or something like that, but I don't think so, unless it's a president of the freaking galaxy. So we're trying to find out about the King of Swords, what we get, a reverse Three of Pentacles, and a Hangman. I'm going to shuffle these back in because I didn't even really have a clear question, or if I did, I forgot what it is by this point. Um, so I guess those will be noted. The reverse three was showing a group that wasn't really working together anymore, and the hangman could mean a lot of things. Um, let's just see these things. These blinking triangle UFOs. How do they interact with us, with people, with humans? Um, and we get a Nine of Cups. So this is confusion at its base level. But the Nine of Cups also would kind of show there's so many different ways that they could react with us. Do they give any fucks about the humans of Earth? Like, do they even care about us at all? Hey, and there's our hangman. Not yet. And there's that reverse three. Okay. Well, it looks like, from what I'm seeing here, that this is some faction of things that basically are in, I guess, the pecking order of, like, I don't know, a galactic president, a galactic commander. Um, it's like the thing that controls the thing that controls this world. And it looks like they're doing fucking drills, maybe to betray their leader. And here, this would kind of say, just as I ask the question of how they interact with us, um, the reverse three would maybe show them not really uh, being a helpful force, like they're not like trying to collaborate with us or anything. Um, but the Hanged Man is also showing them biding their time. So I guess they would be doing their drills until they get some sort of command, and, then they would change their behavior in some way. Now, I will just ask because this seems like the right question. When they get their command, right, is are they going to fuck with people, or is what they're doing just some alien shit that doesn't have anything to do with us? And we get the reverse devil. Dang. Now, this is the devil that is so reminiscent of the bull in the emperor. So, when they get their order, whatever that is it going to be human apocalypse? Is it just alien stuff or whatever? Um, the way that I would read this, considering the rest of this shit, um, maybe it would affect us, but it's not meant to directly affect us. I think this is more like they would be setting against other aliens. And I'm not so sure. Actually, I'm going to look and see if we would even notice. Would we even notice this happening? Because that might be the better question. The lovers would say absolutely we would notice. Okay. It would be big decision time. Wow. So fascinating. Now, looking at all of this and just going off of what I understand of how things work, which is nothing, right? But this looks I've received information in a dream and it showed a mass UFO happening and it like happens all around the world and in the dream it happens in May of next year. Now the dream might be off. I might be misinterpreting the timeline. So it might be May of this year, but the dream suggested May of 2024. But those in the dream I understood as government ships. So UFOs everywhere, but they were government ships. Um, that seems to me like this sort of lover's card where like big decisions are made. It's like, who are you with? You know, are you with this group or are you against this group or like whatever? Now, if these things are government ships, then they wouldn't actually be serving our government. They would be serving the thing that controls our government, and truly they would be um, they would be following orders from the thing that controls that. You know, so the it goes up really high, even though apparently maybe our government will be using some of these. It would not be true, I guess. I don't know. Like they would actually be serving something that is up a few dimensions from our government. Uh, okay. Well, I guess. Let's just see what is unseen. What have we not thought about here or thought to ask about looking at these blinky black triangle UFOs? And we get a reversed 5 of wands. So this is the big fighting, right? It's all these different entities fighting each other. Now, generally, when this thing turns upside down, then this would show peace after fighting, or maybe a victor emerging. You know, I guess really that's the Six of Wands. But this might show there's two ways I could read this. It could either be a war in the sky, that reason it being upside down, or it would be a peace that happens after a long period of fighting. I'm feeling like, boy, I don't even fucking know. I don't know which one. Maybe both. But after all of this, it doesn't look like they are directly trying to fuck with humans, and I don't think they really give a shit about us one way or another. Let's just see if I can find out where they are from. I'm going to pull one more card. Where are these things from? And an Eight of Cups, I guess we'll leave this up to interpretation. If you have a really good idea, this is letting go of old emotional baggage. This might just be my signal to like forget about that question, you know. But if you happen to see something in this card and you're like, oh, obviously that's Orion or whatever, feel free to let me know. She is wearing a belt. Well, a ribbon. Like Orion. Anyway, that's what we have for now. I'm going to look at the different types of craft too, but because I've seen these things with my own eyes, I figured I would start here. And that's what we have. Let me know what you think, or if you have any requests and shit, let me know. Thank you, and peace.